This your boy next door to Ferguson hollering at you all. I'm just hollering today about this Ukrainian situation. And all I have to say is I'm blown away, not just by the Ukrainian people and the Russians, but the racial divide as well. How I'm hearing that the black people are still being put in the back of the bus, even in Ukraine. So, this racism in America is not just isolated to America. And as we see, people that are of the white race are seemingly more important to this country than all the African countries where war exists and tyrants seem to go in and take over and kill and do things to people. But I guess it's about the NATO and the agreements that countries have with each other. The agreement seems to be that if anybody attacks one of them, it's considered to be an attack on all of them. And I can understand that. That's a good thing. But as we see in Russia and Ukraine, when that happens and there's a nuclear power on one side or the other, it kind of makes things a little bit scary for the rest of the world, because you have this bully who is threatening to use atomic bombs, nuclear weapons, to, in my opinion, strike fear into the world that they better not interfere with what he's doing. And this is just my opinion, but anybody who threatens to use nuclear weapons needs to be put to the test to see if they really are. And if they are, then they are. But I don't believe this world is going to come to an end with some man deciding that he wants to send nuclear weapons out to destroy pretty much the world, because that's what would happen with the fallout and all the aftermath of a nuclear war. And with Putin, I don't believe that he is ready to give up everything that he is trying to build for his own pride. And if he is, maybe I'm wrong, but I would put it to the test. I would go over there and help those Ukrainians if they were considered to be a part of NATO or wanted to be a part of NATO, and we just haven't got to them yet. Because the way I see it, if Putin decides to go further than Ukraine, what are we going to do then? We're going to continue to be afraid that he's going to do what he says he's going to do, or do what we have to do and let him know, look, we stopping you while you invading and shouldn't be anyway. And if he wants to take it further, that'll be on him. That's just my opinion about the war. But the other thing that's on my mind is forgotten that other people have an existence and have a history. And in my opinion, just once again, that they matter. The term about Black Lives Matter and all lives matter and always have mattered hasn't changed and is not going to change. The only thing that can change is how we treat one another. If we decide that one person or one race or one group of people or one country even is less worthy of life than we are, then there's a serious problem that needs to be dealt with, as we all know. And being from Kinloch, I noticed that somebody thought that we shouldn't be where we were, and even put a plan in place to get us out of their way. Nothing as drastic as Ukraine and Russia, but a plan nevertheless that almost went through, and for the most part has gone through for half of what used to be Kinloch. So I'm just chiming in and trying to blow off a little steam that I have about this current situation that the world finds itself in. So I think I'm going to just leave it at that for now and say peace out. And it's sad, but the boy next door to Ferguson will return. Maybe I'll have something better to talk about then, because I think that this is going to turn into a bigger deal than it is right now. It's already daily getting bigger and bigger. So we will eventually become part of this equation of what's going on in the European area with Ukraine and other countries as well. And then we all may have something to say about that. Peace out.